Hamas was born out of the first Palestinian uprising, or Intifada, in 1987. Its founder and spiritual leader was Sheikh Ahmed Yassin. Almost blind and quadriplegic, Yassin was a hero to Palestinians frustrated with the peace process. Israel blamed him for a series of suicide bombings and rocket attacks. In 2004, they killed Yassin with a missile strike near his home in Gaza. A month later, another missile killed his successor, Abdulaziz al-Rantisi. Next came Khaled Mashal, already a survivor of a botched Israeli poisoning attempt in 1997. Under Mashal, Hamas capitalized on its popularity and scored a surprise victory in 2006 Palestinian elections. That heightened tensions with the Fatah faction of the Palestinian Authority. Violent confrontations followed. Hamas set up a rival government in Gaza, but faced with international condemnation, they struggled to govern effectively.
It's not easy for a movement like Hamas as a resistance movement, whom they build their belief on the only way to liberate Palestine is to continue their military struggle. And when you start to think to change, then the whole world closes the door in front of you.
In the 11 years Hamas ran Gaza, there have been 3 wars with Israel. More than 2,700 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli security forces. Israel has sealed off the territory and unemployment is around 43%, the highest rate in the world, according to the World Bank.
Hamas's famous slogan is Islam is a solution, but people didn't buy it. Hamas failed to fix problems with healthcare, education, the environment, the economy. They got money one way or another, but used it for empowering the resistance and ignored their obligations as a government. That's why poverty and unemployment increased.
Under its new political chief Ismail Haniyeh on the left here, who took over from Khaled Mashal on the right, Hamas is giving political control of Gaza back to the Palestinian Authority. In the end, a move prompted by pressure from the PA and Egypt, which then resulted in a reconciliation deal in October. These are some of the people getting ready for those 30th anniversary celebrations. Hamas has even changed its charter to accept the idea of a provisional Palestinian state within pre-1967 boundaries, an effort to try and soften the group's image. There's still no mention of Israel, but by implication, there has to be another state on the other side of those borders. Hamas's long-time opposition to the Oslo Accords paid off in the wake of the US president's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Polls taken just after Donald Trump's announcement suggest Ismail Haniyeh would win a Palestinian presidential election. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Gaza.